WWE Bad Blood is just few days away, and they did an amazing job of giving a middle finger to the old man and saying, we're doing matches that need Hell in a Cell stipulation and not premium live events that need a Hell in a Cell stipulation. There was a time in the WWE when we would get Hell in a Cell matches just because it's the name of the pay-per-view. Okay, Mark Henry and Randy Orton, I guess you'll fight in a cage now. WWE again continuing with the 5-match formula, and the matches on the pay-per-view do make sense. It is kind of weird though that the WWE title is not gonna be defended, the World Heavyweight Championship is being defended on Raw, and the Intercontinental Championship is defended on Raw too. The thing is, not every premium live event needs championship defenses. We as wrestling fans, we always overreact. What WWE did with the Intercontinental Championship, for example, is absolutely game-changing. It feels like a third world title in the WWE almost, but now since we've got quite a few title changes, people are saying WWE are hot potatoing the championship, and I completely disagree with that. The championship is so important now that sometimes you can get away with it. I appreciate these kind of moments, and the title was defended on most pay-per-views. Some of you guys probably don't remember the time the Intercontinental Championship was not defended on any pay-per-views, and I will always remember Road Dogg, who was a part of the WWE creative, saying just appreciate that the Intercontinental Championship is on WrestleMania when it was on the pre-show. It was like us begging WWE to do something with the title, and the WWE hated the championship. And Gunther is just building his World Championship title reign, and at the end of the day, I'm glad they're giving us a reason to watch Monday Night Raw. So in this video I want to talk about each WWE Bad Blood match, give you my thoughts, predictions. Let's talk about it. As always, Hollywood Greaton right here, as seen on Joe Rogan's podcast. He is a proud subscriber. The only thing he watches on YouTube, the Greaton videos. So why aren't you subscribed? We have the WWE Women's Championship match, Nia Jax versus Bayley. The build was kinda interesting. I mean, the main focus was on Tiffany Stratton, and they're doing a decent job. Tiffany's being abused, but we all assume she does have a plan, and eventually, Nia Jax will be sorry, and that is gonna be the day when I celebrate. Not because I hate Nia Jax, I like Tiffany. That's the only reason. It's a match we've seen before, so to be quite honest with you, this is probably the least interesting match on the card, and I think Nia Jax is retaining the championship. The question is, will Tiffany Stratton cash in? The thing about Triple H is that he never rushes things. Sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. I don't see Tiffany cashing in. I really don't think so. And that's gonna be my prediction. No cash in. Then again, why is this match on the paper? Why this championship is being defended and all the others are not defended? It's quite interesting. That is definitely interesting, but I'll stick with my opinion. The cash-in is not happening. People have Cody, Rhodes, and Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Roman Reigns and Cody teaming up feels like Goku and Vegeta finally joining forces for the first time in Dragon Ball against Frieza. I'm a nerd sometimes. Anyway, story has so many layers. First of all, Cody and Roman, they have a lot of history. They have all the reasons to hate each other, but now they're joining forces against a common enemy. Cody Rhodes joining Roman Reigns created even more problems because Randy Orton has a problem with that, and especially Kevin Owens. Now, there's a theory that Randy Orton actually kinda likes that, and he's playing the long game. He wants to make sure Kevin Owens hates Cody so much that when eventually Randy Orton's going to target Cody Rhodes, Cody will have no friends, and it's gonna make that title victory so much easier. This match is kinda hard to predict. On one hand, you have Cody and Roman Reigns, two of the strongest WWE superstars of all time, really, at least right now. So you would think they're gonna win this match, and it wouldn't make sense for them to lose. How is Solo Sikoa gonna make that happen? Well, first of all, they have Jacob Fatu, who in kayfabe so far is really strong. Nobody put him down yet. And Solo and Jacob losing, I think that does more harm to Solo and Jacob than Cody and Roman winning. But how do you feel about a WWE champion losing? It's really tough to predict. Now, obviously in this match, we're going to see Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. Will we see Randy Orton and Kevin Owens though? I think that's a story they might tell. Randy and Kevin Owens didn't help Cody, or at least Kevin Owens didn't, or some shenanigans are going to happen. Definitely this is not gonna be just a normal match with no shenanigans. I think both teams have equal chances, and there's also this possibility of a new Bloodline member actually making his debut, because that happens like 5 times out of 10 in Bloodline matches. That could also lead to Jimmy Uso's return. You never know, and it's gonna be hard to predict because whenever WWE have pay-per-views in like France or Europe in general, you can kinda see that, okay, this guy traveled, so he's probably going to interfere. This is in America. So you never know. WWE can keep it as a secret. I'm gonna go with Solo and Jacob, because a lot of times in these situations, the heels need the advantage. And it's probably gonna happen in a way where Roman and Cody don't hate each other. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Dominik Mysterio suspended above the ring in the shark cage. So we all know these matches always end the same way. But I think WWE are probably aware of that, and this is Triple H's era. So, the thing about this match is, I love that, it's also kind of a cage match, but the pay-per-view name wouldn't tell you that. While in theory they probably are doing this match because it's Bad Blood, the premium live event didn't ask for that. The story literally asked for Dominik Mysterio to be barred from ringside. What's better than that? Lock him up. Also, layers of the story. Dominik already spent time behind the bars. He knows the prison life, man. He knows the prison life. He knew not to drop that goddamn soap. The rise of Liv Morgan is absolutely amazing. From just being another project from the WWE, trying different things, none of it worked, to actually being on premium live event, posters, being one of the hottest acts in the WWE. And, that's what I'm talking about. I don't see a reason why would Rhea Ripley actually win this match. I don't feel like that's gonna happen. My prediction is gonna be Liv Morgan. WWE are doing some hot things with it, and I really think they're gonna continue with the momentum of Liv Morgan actually being a champion. And also, Judgment Day been losing almost every single match other than them facing Latino, which doesn't mean a lot because they're not beating actual main event talent or talent with some credibility. No disrespect to LWO, I like them. So I feel like this is a match for the Judgment Day need to win, and that is Liv Morgan. Another match is Damian Priest versus Finn Bálor, and I also kinda feel that way about this match too. New Judgment Day, right? Again, they've been losing so much. I feel like Finn Bálor should win this match. I would be excited about this match so much more if it had the World Championship on the line. So it's kind of unfortunate WWE never did that match when, Damian Priest actually had the title. But it's a very personal rivalry, right? Two former teammates. Finn Bálor kind of took control over the Judgment Day. I know they're saying they don't have leaders, but again, who is the leader? Carlito? JD? I doubt that very, very much. So I feel like Finn Bálor is probably winning this match, but that doesn't mean we're not getting some shenanigans. This is pro wrestling, and probably he's gonna get some help. I feel like there's also this possibility of Jey Uso actually trying to help Damian Priest. Finally, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk inside the Hell in a Cell. Again, same story. The premium live event didn't ask for this. CM Punk's and Drew McIntyre's rivalry asked for this match. There's this debate. Who should main event this pay-per-view? Drew, Punk, or Cody and Roman against the Bloodline? And I was like, okay, I don't care. I would prefer this one to main event just because it's a Hell in a Cell match. It's the return of the Hell in a Cell match after quite a while. Let's make that important. Let's make this stipulation feel dangerous again. But after seeing this promo, I changed my mind. This should definitely main event. Not only because it's a Hell in a Cell match, but because of what they said, the promises they made. I feel like this could possibly be not necessarily a bloodbath, but as close as you could get in WWE's programming. I feel like this match is going to be one of the best Hell in a Cell matches we've seen in recent memory. I mean, the bar is set very high. Don't expect Mick Foley versus The Undertaker. This kind of match is never going to happen and probably shouldn't. Other than, blood and extreme spots in this match, I also I want a story to be told. The most recent, I believe, Hell in a Cell match that told a story in the ring was Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. This is like the peak of Roman Reigns actually starting to tell a story in the ring rather than just hitting wrestling moves. So I kind of expect these moments, for example, like CM Punk going too far with his ruthlessness, his brutality, and questioning, what am I even doing? I'm losing my mind. And he just looks at Drew McIntyre almost with tears in his eyes, but also rage. He wants to beat Drew's ass, or the other way around, right? At the same time, I want this moment where if I continue with this, I might just game end this dude. What the hell is happening to me? But again, WWE, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk did such an amazing job with the story, with building this match, promoting this match. At the same time, whenever we put expectations so high, we get disappointed. And a lot of times, it's our fault. If half of what I said happens, I think I'm gonna be fine with it. It's a really hard match to predict, but since there's this prediction of CM Punk challenging Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, I think CM Punk is winning this one. Maybe just so this good rivalry still continue and Drew McIntyre eventually costs CM Punk the World Heavyweight Championship match. We'll see. I mean, there's also Seth Rollins. One thing I love about the story is that in today's world where nobody has a normal attention span, WWE made a very long-term booking storyline work. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Leave predictions down below. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.